for another speaker preview. I'm thrilled to do this one with Franz because Franz is on a tear. And the reason why he's on a tear is because I think he single-handedly has done more meetups in the Bay Area or the larger Bay Area than any one of our other chapter hosts. I'm super proud of the work that him and Sean Lee and I always forget the last person's name. Sean, Ben, yeah, Ben, yeah. Yeah, I always say that like we're going to have a chat and then we get so busy in the meetup and then never actually have a chat with him, you know? So, but amazing human. So, Franz, everybody knows of you, but let's give people an intro to who you are and where you are today.
Yeah, it's been a while since I introduced myself on LinkedIn, so excited to do it again. I'm Franz, as you mentioned, I'm in the Bay Area, and I started in partnerships 4 years ago at a virtual events company called Hopin. So at the time, Hopin had around 16 people. We had incredible demand because of the COVID pandemic. So we had thousands of people reaching out to us every single day. And so after doing 20 sales calls every single day for multiple weeks, I decided there has to be a better way. And so that's where we started the Hopin channel sales or agency program, where we initially start with 10 agencies and then scaled it up to several hundred and multiple millions of dollars in revenue in just a short time window of a couple of months. And then after that, I built out Hopin's technology partnerships program to over 50 integrations. A lot of them were built by our partners and we're like industry leading as well and like completely innovating in the space of virtual events. And then finally, when we acquired a live streaming company called StreamYard, which was also the result of a partnership, I actually took over the alliances there. And so I managed the alliances with like some of the largest companies in the world, like Google, Facebook, and LinkedIn, and Adobe as well recently. And so over the past 4 years, I became really obsessed with partnerships because I had a lot of misses and also some successes, and decided to really study it and network as if it was like my PhD. And so I post on LinkedIn multiple times a week, trying to share my learnings and also the learnings of our people. I created my live podcast together with partnerships leaders as part of the Partnership Leader Content Network called The Partnership, where we interview leaders at companies like Deal, Monday.com, and others, and Airtable, for example, as well. And then we also host monthly meetups in the Bay Area. So I got to meet hundreds and hundreds of partnerships people in the Bay Area as well. And so I'm pretty excited about Catalyst to just see all of these familiar faces again in person.
Yeah, no, that's great. I mean, for you, I think Catalyst will be super special because you get to connect with the whole industry, right? Because I feel like you're super concentrated on the West Coast, and then you're going to have a number of people from around the country, and a number of our chapter leaders are going to be at Catalyst as well.
Yeah. And I'm super excited about it because this is my third year at Catalyst. And so at this point, it kind of feels like an industry reunion. It's our version of a high school reunion where you just see everybody again after meeting them on LinkedIn all year or seeing them in the PL Slack.
For me too. We're gonna have three. We may be the only people. Well, actually, no, that's not true. There's going to be other people, but who will attend Catalyst for the third year in a row. And actually, our good friend Chip basically said, I'm going to save all my badges because we're going to do the 10-year reunion and it's going to be an epic time. So, it's going to be me, you, Chip, and a half a dozen other people that are going to be the 10-year. I hope there's probably more of them, but totally. Yeah, I didn't realize that you were actually there in Miami and in Denver. That's awesome.
Yeah, and it's always been a great time.
Super. All right. Tell us a little bit about your favorite partner play.
Yeah. So my favorite partner play is something which I pieced together over the last couple of years, and that's the build by partner slide. And so I always pull up one single slide in every single partner discussion we have, because the biggest issue I found with partnerships is that we don't prioritize correctly. We either want to build too much in-house or we want to partner too much. And so I have a simple slide. It's a 2x2 matrix with core activities on one side and the urgency on the other. And on that slide, you can easily place all the features, all the services that your company can provide, and just decide on is this something we want to build in-house, something we want to acquire, or something we want to partner on. And so that really helps you drill down onto what are the few things we want to partner on, and make sure that you actually partner on meaningful things that you can also sustain over the next couple of years, because partnerships are a long-term play, not just something that you do for 3 months and then decide, oh, actually, now we want to build it in-house.
Well, folks, if you want the 2x2 matrix, this sounds pretty awesome. You need to go talk to Franz. Franz, you better make a bunch of copies of this thing because I feel like this is going to be in hot demand. But you're also working on a super awesome project that you're launching. You're going to be launching a Catalyst, which again, we're super proud of you for doing that too.
Yeah, I'm pretty excited. I don't want to share too much yet.
Yeah,
but
totally.
It's a piece I worked on over the last 6 months. And so I'm excited to like just distill all these learnings from the last 4 years into one big piece of content. That makes it easy for anybody to access partnerships and like create simple partner strategies that anybody in the organization can understand.
Yeah, terrific. Well, Franz, you have done an amazing job growing the chapters on the West Coast, and your partnership podcast helps people learn about specifically BD, which I know is your passion, right? Which is how do you work on 10x deals, right? And we're looking forward to spending some more time with you in Chicago. So I'll see you there.
Yeah, same. See you in Chicago.